Hey, welcome back to the Innerswim YouTube yoga channel. I'm Jaylyn and I have a lovely morning practice for us to get the blood flowing, get energy flowing, and just set you up for a really nice day. So all you'll need is a little mat space, and let's begin. We're going to start on all fours, so on your hands and your knees, planting your knees just under your hips, your wrists just under your shoulders. We're going to start with some lovely little hip circles here. So circling your hips back toward your heels and forward toward your wrists. And these circles can be as slow as you like here to begin your day. Just let your head relax. And start to take some longer, deeper breaths into the belly. And let's reverse those circles now. Beautiful. So slowing it down. Let's step the knees out a little wider. Have a sit back toward your heels and let your arms stretch forward here. Maybe looking slightly forward at the ground in front of you or the space between your palms. Let your arms really stretch forward here. And then we'll slowly roll up to sit on the heels. Nice. Let's just sit over onto one side. Give your legs a nice little stretch out. Now we'll come into a bound angle pose. So with the soles of your feet together, and bringing your feet in quite close to your body, or as close as it feels good for you. We're going to interlace the fingers around the toes. Let your hips be kind of loose and relaxed. And when you're ready, just start to flap your knees like butterfly wings. Up and down, up and down, up and down. Good. So again, this movement can be as small as you like or as big as you like. Just starting to free up some energy around the hips and the pelvis. Enjoy some long breaths here. So the movement is happening maybe a little quickly, but the breath is slow and deep. Good, let's do this a few more seconds here. Keep flapping, keep going. Maybe exhaling through the mouth, and then slow it right down and stop the flapping. Good, just notice how you feel. Maybe feeling that energy flowing now. We're going to stay in our bound ankle pose, holding the feet. And now we're going to pump the torso forward and back up. So exhale forward, inhale back up with your breath. Exhale, inhale. Now lead with your heart, lead with your chest, and lead with your breath. So let your breath tell you when to inhale and exhale. And again, this movement can be as slow or as quick as you like. Good. Don't worry about how far you're going here. Not so much about how far we go, it's about connecting with the breath. And again, freeing up energy around the hips, around the base of the spine. Good, keep breathing. Keep leading with your chest, nice straight spine here. We're going to do this a few more seconds. You're doing great. Keep going. Let your hips relax here. One more second and stop. Whew. Very nice. Good. Let's bring the knees together slowly, slowly. Help them in. And now let's step the legs out nice and wide. So you don't have to go to your max width, but just widen the legs out until you feel a nice opening there in between the legs. We're going to flex the feet and just enjoy some nice side bends here. So let one hand slide down toward that ankle. Let your other arm reach up and over toward your toes. Stay nice and grounded. Now we're going to inhale back up through the center and exhale, switch. Side bending over, reach toward the toes. Inhale, center. Exhale, switch. With your breath, inhale, center. Exhale, switch. This should feel really nice for the spine in the morning. Connecting with your breath. Maybe feeling a little more space gets created each time you bend. And the space could be physical or even just more space for the breath. Let's do a couple more. One more to each side. Nice. And inhaling back through your center. Slide your hands under your knees, help your feet to bend. We're going to come into a little reverse table swing here. So plant your palms behind you. The fingers point toward the toes maybe, or out to the sides for a little more space for your shoulders. So definitely listen to your shoulders here. We're going to ground down and press through the feet. Open the chest, look up to the top of your wall. Lift your hips a little bit and swing your hips forward toward your heels and then back. And forward toward your heels and back. Keep the chest nice and open. Forward and back. So you're just kind of swinging through the shoulders here. Grounding through the feet and the palms. Nice and strong. Good. Now if you want to add to this, we'll do a few more rounds. Hips go forward and now maybe up, down and back. Good. A little swing forward, up, lift the hips, down and back. Let's do a couple more. Nice deep breaths. Beautiful. One more. Nice. And then release your seat. Okay, final little thing here. We're going to cross the shins, plant the palms, and prepare for our downward facing dog. So knees right under your hips. Curl your toes under, then stretch your legs back, lifting your hips into your downward facing dog. So you can widen your stance here as much as you like. Just make sure you're really grounded through your palms and the balls of your feet. Gonna hold here for a few breaths and I'll give you some options. You can either stay still or you can inhale up onto the toes. Exhale, release the heels. Or you can inhale up onto the toes, roll yourself forward into a plank, shoulders right over the wrists, legs long, and exhale back. Inhale, maybe up onto the toes, maybe rolling yourself forward into plank. And exhale back, leading with your hips. And let's do one more. Inhale up onto the toes, maybe rolling forward into plank. And exhale back. Nice. So maybe stay here, or now inhale, lift the right leg up and back behind you. Bend the knee, roll the hip open. Stretch that leg back behind you, square your hips, release the right foot. Inhale, left leg back, stretch it long. Bend the knee, roll the hip open. Stretch the leg back behind you, square the hips, release the left foot down. Beautiful. Let's just lower the knees slowly to the floor. Have a sit back on your heels. And when you're ready, sit over to one side and we're gonna slowly lower down onto your back for our final little sequence here. So take your time rolling down with control. Give your legs a nice little stretch. We're gonna hug the left knee into the chest. And bring your left arm out to the side, ground through that hand, and guide your leg across and over to the right into a little twist. Now, if it feels good for you, you can turn your head to the left as well. Just breathe here a few breaths. And slowly bring the head back through center, followed by the leg. Give that left leg a little squeeze. We'll stretch that leg up toward the ceiling and lower it down slowly with control. Nice. Let's hug the right knee into the chest. Bring the right arm out to the side, grounding through that hand, and guide the leg over to the left. Maybe turning your head to the right, if that feels good for you. And the head returns through center, followed by the leg. Now let's hug both knees into the chest. Stretch both legs up toward the sky. Wiggle the toes, maybe shake the legs. Then give yourself a nice big hug, bringing the knees into the chest and the forehead up to meet your knees, squeezing yourself tight. Release your head. And then we'll roll to the side and gently press up to sit. So take any seat here that you like. And let's just pause here to notice how we're doing here. And maybe set an intention for your day. So in a moment of stillness, set an intention for your day. This can be a thought, a word, a phrase, a feeling, an image. Something to guide you through the rest of your day with awareness. And that concludes our little energy flow morning wake up sequence. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you feel really good now and ready for your day. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you enjoy videos like these, and leave me a comment down below. Thanks again, everyone. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.